everyone, and welcome to a new episode of On the Bus with Russ. And we're very excited today because we're going to take you on a little field trip up to the farm. And we're going to spend some time working with the animals and working on the farm and doing a lot of cool things. But along the way, we're going to talk about responsibilities. And it's important that we understand that we each have a responsibility to do. We all have our own work that we have to do. Life is fun and we enjoy life, but there's also a responsibility. So that's what we're going to talk about today. On the Bus with Russ, farm time and responsibility. Buckle up, let's go. Guys, we finally made it. Here we are on our mountaintop farm. It's also my home. I live here. And I want to introduce you to my #1 helper here on the farm. This is my daughter, Evie. Say hi to everyone, Evie.
Hi.
Now today we're going to do a lot of fun things. And we have Adam with us, which Adam you met on one of our previous videos. But Adam also goes by the name of Blue. It's called a nickname. Sometimes we have nicknames. So Adam's nickname is Blue. And some of his friends and family call him Blue. And he also has a brother named Red, but we might meet one day. But today we're going to work on the farm, and we're going to talk about responsibility. Evie, are there any responsibilities here on the farm?
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot. We have to, feed chickens?
We have to feed chickens.
Yeah, we have to work in the garden.
Garden and feed fish.
Feed fish. We have to spray the fruit trees.
Yeah.
We have to cut wood.
Yeah.
We have to run the bulldozer.
Yeah.
We have to run the tractor.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of work, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
But when we're done with our work and we're done with our responsibilities, then we can have a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. We all have responsibilities. You may not live on a farm, but you still have responsibilities. So today we're going to talk about our responsibilities, and we're going to teach old Blue a few things about the farm. Let's hope he doesn't scare me like he did in the last video. So let me go in, put on my farm clothes, my work clothes. Evie has hers on already. She's ready to go. I'm going to get old Blue to get out of the bus real quick, and we're going to get started. On the Bus with Russ, here we go. Farm day. Let's go, guys. All right, here we are, guys, all dressed and ready for a day of responsibility and work here on the farm. And the first thing we need to do this morning is go feed our chickens. Make sure those girls are all right. Right, Evie?
Right.
That's one of your responsibilities, isn't it? Every day you go feed the chickens and we let them out and we put them back in the afternoon, right?
Yep.
And we watch for snakes and creatures that they don't bother the chickens, right?
Right.
All right. Well, let's go get the chickens and we'll show them the fence and we'll show them the electric fence. Okay? Let's do it. Come on. Now this here is our chicken pen. And we keep our pen in the coop, but the chickens come out here and they dig for bugs and little things that they might be able to eat. And this fence here keeps them safe. And you have to watch this one because it's electric. What'll happen if you touch that, Evie? You will get shocked, won't you? It'll light you up. So we don't touch the yellow one. We can only touch this one. But this fence is like rules. It keeps the chickens safe and it keeps things from bothering them and it keeps them from getting out and getting hurt. Rules do that, you know. We don't like rules sometimes, but rules are good for us. They keep us safe. But don't touch the electric.
No. All right, ladies, here's your breakfast. Here you go. This, whoa! Alright, come here. There. Come here. I think that they think that my shoes are strawberries. They peck at my shoes every time.
So these girls are still babies, and they're not really ready to lay eggs yet, but very soon they're going to start laying eggs, and they're going to provide food for us here on the farm. But there's a lot of work before we get there. As you can see, we have to feed them every day, we have to let them out, we have to take care of them, keep them safe and protected. So there's a lot of work and a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of payment in the end. Boys and girls, that's just like us. When you do your work, you do responsibilities that you have at school or at home. There's a payback coming for you later on. You get good grades, you get, to please your mom and dad. So always with work, there's always responsibility after it, but there's also a payback. And that's what we want to know. Responsibility equals good things. You do good things and good things will happen. Let's go on, we got more work to do. Come on. Not only do we have chickens and dogs here on the farm, we also have some fish. And they're in a pond just down the way. So we're gonna go down there and feed our fish and make sure that we keep them good and healthy too. Let's go. Here we are at the pond about to feed the fish. Blue, if you'd like to be a help, you know what you can help? Catch us a fish for lunch. Help! This is what we call a stock pond. We call it that because we stock it or put new fish in it every year. We feed them, and in that way we can fish them out for lunch when we want to, or supper. And what's Blue doing? Oh, Blue. Here we are at our fruit trees and our grapevines and our blueberry bushes, and this is our little area that we get our fruit from. But you have to take care of them too. There's a lot of responsibility with that. We have this stuff that we spray on them to keep bugs away, and we've got to come up and prune them. And Blue here, how's it smell, Blue? Good?
Help.
He's gonna help. Blue, here's what I want you to do. While I'm spraying, will you go around and inspect the fruit and make sure it's all good?
Help.
Whenever you're working with chemicals or anything dangerous, you gotta use protective gear. This is my mask to keep all the pesticides away from my face so I don't breathe them. Huh. Here we go.
Help!
Sometimes on the farm, we have to use big equipment. This is a dozer. We have a tractor we also use sometimes. Back in the old days, people used horses and mules, but now we use heavy equipment to get us around. It can be very dangerous and you need to be experienced with it. I've spent a lot of time on these things, so I'm kind of experienced. But be careful if you're ever around these. Let's get to work.
Help!
I got this. Move aside. Really? Blue? Not like that. I need help. Now that we've got this tree pushed out of the way, it's time for me to grab the old chainsaw and start cutting it up in little pieces so I can move it by hand. Blue? Little help?
Help!
Here you go.
Help! Help!
Well, this chore is finally done, and we have one more to go. We gotta go work in our garden a little bit. Responsibility is hard work, but it'll pay off at the end. Blue, you ready for one more chore that we need to get done?
Help.
All right, guys, here we are in the garden, and the garden's a big part of the farm. And it takes a whole lot of work and a lot of responsibility for a garden. You see, right now, if we dig down in here, we will have tiny, tiny baby potatoes. If we keep working them and keep all the weeds out of them, very soon they're going to have big potatoes in them. So our goal is to have responsibility and have some work now, and later on, we're going to have a harvest. I brought some helpers with me today. You've already met Abby. She helps around my house. And here are my nieces, Cammie and Lily. Say hello to the guys on the camera, guys.
Hello, hello.
I'm going to have these girls help me. We're going to get all the weeds out of this garden for a little more work and responsibility. And Blue, I want you over here in the bottom. You work over there, okay? Let's go, girls. Let's get these weeds out of here so we can go take a break. Whew. Finally finished all our chores. What a great day here on the farm. We fed the chickens, we fed the fish, we played with the dogs, we moved some wood, we run the dozer, we run the tractor, we worked in the garden. Been a long day, right, girls?
Mm-hmm.
I sure appreciate your help today. Abby, what was your favorite part?
I don't know. Probably feeding the chickens.
Feeding the chickens. What about you, Cammie?
Fish.
Feeding the fish? How about you, Lily?
Say feeding the chickens.
Feeding the chickens too? Yeah. The chickens are a lot of fun, aren't they? But they're a lot of work. Work and responsibility go hand in hand. And unfortunately, we live in a world today where a lot of people don't want to take the responsibility for themselves. Boys and girls, if you want to be successful in life, responsibility is a very important part. Take care of things at home, take care of things at school, and you'll be happier for it. And you can have a relaxing time when we're done. This lemonade sure tastes good after a nice hard day, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. What about you, Blue? How's your drink?
Help.
Well, girls, we've come to a end of a nice, long, hard day, but it's been a lot of fun. And I got to get the boys and girls back on the bus and back to school. I need you three to stay here and hold down the fort. Thanks for helping me on another special trip with Russ on the bus. Come on, guys, let's get on the bus. See you next time with Russ on the bus.